Hey Aquarius, I'm laquannadivine and welcome to your November spiritual guidance. If you're new to my channel, what I like to do here is I like to give you all tools to help you navigate the month a little bit more smoothly. I also take a look at your energy, see what's going on with you. And I also may pick up on other energy that's around you, like family members or friends and things like that. So keep that in mind as you're listening to the reading. Also, keep in mind that the messages that come forth are very general messages. So only take the messages that resonate with you and chunk out the rest. And if you would like a reading that is more tailored to your personal needs, all information to book with me is down below in the description box. Let us go ahead and take a nice, lovely deep breath in so that we can connect to our higher self, which is the part of us that is connected to the Most High, and it wants the best for not only ourselves, but for all of humanity. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3, now breathe. Okay, Aquarius, so I went ahead and pulled a few cards. And I'm actually using my crystal deck and my spirit messages deck. And so as I was shuffling, I noticed that 2 cards came out. One is orange calcite, all right? And orange calcite speaks about you going through major changes in your life, and some of these changes may be challenging for your emotional state. So it says to trust in the process of change and honor your feelings. Take the time to balance energy and also pay particular attention to the health of your nerves, your bones, and your muscles. Also, orange calcite is a stone that actually helps to integrate the spiritual realm with your physical body. It also enhances your creativity. It is helpful when working with emotional issues. So if you are able to get your hands on some orange calcite, this will really benefit you this month for those of you who are going through some changes that may be challenging for you emotionally, okay? This is also a great stone that helps with just giving you that willpower. It also helps to remove depression. So any of my Aquarius that may be dealing with any type of depression, this would be a good stone for you all. I also want to kind of do a sidebar here and let you all know that I do make custom-made healing crystal bracelets. So all bracelets that are on this particular bar right here are all healing bracelets. These are custom-made bracelets that I'm waiting for my customers to come and pick them up. Some of them are still available, but I only brought it out. So this bracelet right here, this is my Florida Gator. I live in Florida, and so the Florida versus Georgia game is this weekend, and you know I have a few Florida Gator women fans, so I created a 3-piece set for them. This isn't orange calcite. This is actually citrine, but the calcite would be like a little darker than this. And it may have like specks of white in it. I don't actually have orange calcite, the stone, but I just wanted to show you all, give you guys an idea of what it would look like for you. And let me give you the affirmation to speak for those of my Aquarius that are dealing with this. The affirmation is, I embrace the changes occurring in my life. I recognize that all changes bring better life situations. I'm grateful that the energy flowing through me is in balance. I have a strong physical structure. All parts of my body feel good. And orange calcite actually can help you with your sacral chakra. All right. So keep that in mind this month, okay? For any of my Aquarius that are going through some changes emotionally. When I was meditating on your energy earlier, though, I did feel happiness. I feel like most of you all are happy or either trying to get back to that state where you feel that complete joy and happiness. And the orange calcite is a great, great, great stone for you to work with. Now, for my other Aquarius, Amazonite came out. And Amazonite talks about holding back things that you need to say. All right. It actually encourages you. Amazonite, the stone Amazonite, actually encourages you to speak up and to express yourself. It's a stone for your throat chakra. I don't have any bracelets to show you that will be close to the color. Actually, I kind of do. I do have an Indian agate bracelet here. That is slightly close. This green here, hold on, where we at? This green here will kind of be a little, it's a little darker than the Amazonite, but it will look a little, the stone would look a little lighter than that, as you can see on the picture here. But it's a stone for your throat chakra, and it will help you to have that confidence to speak up and say the things that you need to say, because it says the truth about a particular situation, the truth about a certain matter needs to be spoken. Honesty is important at this time. Have the courage to speak up with grace. Loving words have the power to heal or improve a situation. So it may be, you know, some conversations that need to be had this month that may be a little nerve-wracking. For some of you, you may resonate with both of these particular cards because, you know, when you're going through changes that are upsetting you emotionally, you want to speak about those emotions, right? You want to tell this person or this institution or group organization how you feel about things. So for some of my Aquarius, I can see you resonating with both of those cards. And then I love how Spirit came and validated everything the crystal cards were saying when it spoke about being vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, which goes back to the orange calcite about changes that are occurring in your life. We never really grow when we're comfortable. It takes for us to step outside of our comfort zone in order to grow and experience new experiences. And so it does take, or you could be in a place of vulnerability when you are taking that leap of faith to go towards these endeavors or just embracing the changes that are in your life. So this card speaks about not allowing fear to hold you back, being confident in yourself. And the more you're confident with yourself, that's the more you will be confident with others, and people will definitely recognize your confidence. All right, so I feel like those are some tools that are going to help you all this month. Let's go ahead and get into your energy. I'm using the same deck that I used last month, the Black Moon Astrology cards. Let me go in here and see what your energy is like this month. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels, Benevolent Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. What is my dear Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cusp? What is their energy? Oh goodness. We have the Grand Cross. And at the bottom of the deck, there is love. Venus, love. So it may be some changes for some of my Aquarius in reference to your love life. Now, when I say love life, I'm not just talking about your romantic love relationships. because Venus is the planet of love, and it also speaks about the things that we love, the things that we love to do. So you may be experiencing some changes in the things that you thought you loved. Maybe you thought you loved something, and now, you know, with all the changes that are going on, you find like, man, I don't really even, you know, feel that drawn to this particular thing anymore, or this particular person. But the Grand Cross, oh, we're going to get into that, because the Grand Cross definitely talks about changes. It talks about challenges. But I feel like for some of you, this is about triumphing over your own limitations, all right? And learning to speak up when the time is right, but not speaking up in a vulgar way. Speaking up in a mature manner, you know, to kind of set things easier, and maybe, you know, some situations. But let me go into, I'm going to go into my guidebook and give you guys more spiel on that particular card, because it really, really covers a lot. It really does. I remember this card came out for my Taurus, and if I'm not mistaken, it came out for my Geminis for last month. So let's see what this is about. It also is equivalent to the Nine of Wands. Okay, this card is equivalent to the Nine of Wands in a regular tarot deck. And the Nine of Wands is just about triumphing, victory. So I feel like a lot of you all will be victorious and triumphant over your own limitations. I feel like you guys are going to speak up on things that you feel you need to speak up with. And I feel like you will get a grasp on your emotions, okay? Because Nine of Wands is definitely a victory, all right? So let's get into that. I'm not going to read all of that. We're just going to step. Go ahead. All right. So it starts off by saying, this may be a rather exasperating time where you feel provoked and frustrated over booby traps that seem to have been set in your way. It's as if everything is working at cross purposes. You feel pulled in many directions. Such false leads and failed plans may leave you unable to produce concrete achievements. An area to look at when the Grand Cross card comes up is how you're communicating. Now you see how Spirit allowed the Amazonite to come out, because this card is speaking about speaking up, right? And then here we go with the Grand Cross, the Provoker, which is equivalent to the Nine of Wands, and that's about some type of victory. And in order to win a victory, that means you are in battle with something, okay? And some of you are in battle with yourself. Others of you are in battle with other people. And these people are actually going to manifest as a reflection of the things that you need to speak up about. So you may find yourself this month, dear Aquarius, being met with someone that reflects back to you and the ways in which you should learn how to speak up on particular matters, all right? And so it says, are you communicating as well as you should? Are you abandoning a worthy project the minute it loses its shine in an effort to capture a larger, glossier prize? But more simply, in your effort to accomplish more, are you juggling balls in the air? Do you notice as you juggle, if you are stuck in the same spot, that not much has been achieved? When this card presents itself in a reading, it suggests there are multiple talents you are able to access, as well as numerous paths you can take. Focus and organization are key. Until this matter phases out, expect resistance, since opposition is the main energy field of the Grand Cross. Once on track, the momentum toward the attainment of what you desire will be impossible to stop. And this is what I love about this card. being equivalent to the Nine of Wands and representing victory, because like I said earlier, I really feel like a lot of you all will be victorious over just your own limitations. For the majority of you, I feel like it's just your own personal set limitations that you have that you feel like you need to overcome, which you will. I feel like you really will. Once on track, the momentum toward the attainment of what you desire will be impossible to stop. It mainly has to do with the shifting of energy and switching into gear, which goes back to the orange calcite. So I love how Spirit is right on time with, gave you some particular tools and crystals to work with that can help you this month for my Aquarius that are resonating with this reading, who need, that extra boost to help them out. So let's go into love, because remember, I told you all at the bottom of the deck we have Venus, love. And so the Grand Cross card, aka the Nine of Wands cards, it talks about love here. So it says, in regards to relationships or love, they will have a faded quality. You will not want to let go of a person no matter how hard it gets. There will be sacrifice and compromise with this relationship. And it will be one where you may want to bump your head against the many walls that seem to fly up out of nowhere. You are being challenged. And what does this orange calcite talk about? Challenges. Emotional challenges in reference to love or particular relationships in your life. You are being challenged. And if you do not weather it out and see what the future brings, you will likely always regret letting this relationship go. If you find yourself questioning business or career this month, know that it will happen. But it will be hard. You have to be willing to walk the miles. Diligence will be required. What is positive about the Grand Cross card is you are becoming more realistic and focused. You won't be attracted so much by glitz and glitter, but looking more towards stability and long-lasting success. A good thing to remember is that it's best not to fight the hard lessons at this time. So it's not about fighting the lessons. Remember I told you how, when you overcome your self-limiting thoughts or beliefs about yourself, that, when you set yourself on that path to do that, you will be met with particular circumstances that will allow you to exercise the thing that you desire to overcome. So don't be surprised this month if you find yourself met with certain challenges that come forth to help you be a better you, to help you triumph over your own self, okay? In fact, this is a period where you need to take stock of all that has brought you to this place. It is time to draw upon your own strength. See there? See what I just told y'all? In doing so, you will move from uncertainty into a place of peace and contentment, which goes back to vulnerability. What did this card say? Don't let fear hold you back, all right? Don't let fear hold you back this month with these particular situations that you find yourself facing. Let's pull some more cards and see what else is going on with my lovely Aquarius, who are going to be so victorious in triumphing over any emotional challenges that you have and actually learning to speak up and speak your piece, but doing it in love, Divine Source, Heavenly Angels, Benevolent Spirit, Guides, and Ancestors, what other information do you have for my lovely Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cusp? What information do you have for them for the month of November 2019? What else do they need to know about this month? What else do my lovely Aquarius need to know? Come on. Okay. was at the bottom? Oh, okay, Aquarius. Yes. Yes. Independence, baby. I'm loving it. But look what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. The Six of Wands. Nothing but victory. This is how you're going to be coming through. And people are going to be celebrating you. People are going to realize your growth. And just how much more confident you are. You're going to have a new, there's going to be a new aura about you this month. You're going to be recognizing your strength in so many ways. And you are definitely the hangman. The hangman is here. And so I feel like this is a time of reflection, which, you know, when you're dealing with emotional challenges and learning that you need to speak up on some things, you know, that is a time of, you know, reflection, where you're reflecting on the past. Mercury definitely went retrograde on October 31st, which is today, the day that I'm doing the reading. So Mercury retrograde can cause a lot of us to really, you know, kind of take a step back and go within and, you know, just do a little soul searching within ourselves. There's absolutely positively nothing wrong with that. And I feel like with the challenges that you're meeting and the things that you're meant to overcome this month, taking a step back and going within and, you know, is really going to allow you to reach this place of independence. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone, so I really feel you guys are going to end up making quite a few moves this month. Just enjoying your newfound independence after you learn to speak up. This could be you all definitely feeling very independent business wise. For those of you who have your own business, I really see you all making a lot of money this month, especially if you are someone that offers some type of merchandise. You know, Christmas is right around the corner, so people could be purchasing things from you and stuff like that. But I really feel like this is your newfound sense of independence. Your new way of thinking is going to allow you to feel way more independent as well. Let's go into love and see what's happening there. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels, Romance Angels, Archangel Raziel and Ragiel. What messages do you have for the Aquarius in reference to their love life? What is going on in love for my lovely Aquarius? Uh-oh, okay. Speak to them then. Speak to them then. Let's see here. You deserve love, and you most certainly do. You are definitely lovable, and I feel like it's people around you that are definitely feeling like you deserve love and will be showering you with this love that you deserve. Some of you may be in a relationship where there's unrequited love. This talks about not enough give and take. Actually, I'm hearing now that for some of you, this is about self-love, which goes back to speaking up and vulnerability and everything. I feel like, yeah, for some of you, this is definitely you stepping up. This is you stepping into your power, into your independence. I really, really feel that for you for this month. But some of you are in a relationship that is just kind of not enough give and take. And it really will take some work for your relationship to work out on both ends, you know. And then we have romantic feelings. And it says your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. So for those of you who maybe have just met someone new, maybe you will meet someone new this particular month, and you find yourself having feelings for this person. Just allow yourself to go with the flow, follow your feelings and how you feel, and let them know, you know. And with these two cards here, I really feel like this could be you or your spouse or maybe someone you're dating letting you know that, oh my gosh, you're so lovable, like, I love you. I can see myself, you know, spending the rest of my life with you, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But these two cards go hand in hand for my Aquarius that are, you know, dating or already in relationships. I feel like your spouse will really be expressing how much they love you this month. Let's see see what else. Let's go into my Angel Answers deck and see what other messages come forth for the lovely Aquarius. All right. Okay, Aquarius. Look, Spirit is speaking today. All right, so Spirit definitely wants for you to remain positive, all right? And I'm talking to my Aquarius that, you know, are going through those emotional challenges and things like that. Spirit is saying to remain positive, all right? You also got helpful people, so I feel like there will be definitely people that are going to be helping you. Or if some of you are feeling like you're all alone, Spirit is reminding you to remind yourself of the people who have been there for you and who are helping you. Also, we got ask your angels. So definitely remember to keep your prayer life up to par. You know, ask the heavenly angels to assist you for those of you dealing with, you know, trying to overcome, you know, your own fears or learning to speak up or dealing with these emotional challenges. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the lovely Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cusp? Thank you so much for this lovely reading for them. I love how at the end of the day they will walk out victorious. Thank you so much for your assistance with the reading. What other messages do you have for them for the month of November? This one definitely wanted to jump. Okay, so this is Spirit's way of letting you know, especially for my Aquarius that are going through these changes and that are tough for them emotionally. Spirit really wants for you to shield yourself, protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies, which goes back to the vulnerability card when it said not to don't let fear hold you back. So let me just put these up here with each other. Hold on. All right. So this is just Spirit reminding you again to not let fear hold you back. You may be faced with some things, you know, that are kind of nerve-wracking for your human. All right, so definitely take heed to that. Remember, Spirit, I already told you to ask your angels, and people around you are here to assist you. So with all of that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to this reading. Also, before I let you guys go, because I know some of my subbies love to follow those cycles of the moon, on November 12th, we do have the Taurus full moon. And then following that full moon is the Sagittarius new moon on November 26th. All right. So you guys who follow the cycles of the moon, you already know what to do. But if you don't know what to do on a full moon, it's a time of endings. All right. And so on a full moon, what you want to do is you want to write out a list of things that you desire to release. And then you want to burn those things because it's symbolic for releasing those things out of your life. You want to burn it safely now. Go outside, you know, and stuff like that. And then on a new moon, it's a time to plant new seeds. It's a time for a new beginning. All right. It's a time to put that seed in the ground. All right. So keep those dates in mind. November 12th is the Taurus new moon. November 26th, the Taurus full moon on November 12th. And then on November 26th is the Sagittarius new moon. All right. So thank you guys so much for all your love and your support. Thank you for your love donations. Thank you to every Aquarius that reaches out for a personal reading. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. If you would like to purchase a custom-made bracelet, just email me and we'll get you started on that. But with all that being said, peace, love, and light to you all. And I'll catch you guys next month for your December spiritual guidance.